All right, good morning or whatever time of day it is for you. I'm going over the FAQ assignment just in case you forgot anything. So let's jump into it. It's under the What's Next Life After College module. Scroll down, find the assignment, click FAQ assignment, brings you to this. Should make this a little bigger. I don't know if that's helping. You're fine. All right. So in any case, here's the breakdown of the assignment. You are going to ask 10 questions. They need to be very specific to you, what you want to know about either your career or the college that you're thinking of going into, majors. I mean, there's any number of things, as long as it's kind of college or career related. And they need to be questions that are not just simple answers like, what's the deadline to turn in my um, application, and it's a simple date. But you could ask like, what's the application process to get in? And then you have a number of things. There's some very important things that you do for this assignment. I'm just going to read through this because this pretty much has everything you need to know. So your FAQ must include at least 10 questions and detailed answers. And they should really be personal, right? If you're just asking some very generic, like what college should I go to? If you're trying to decide between two colleges, then you can do some research, right? But this assignment needs to show that you're actively looking into really researching and trying to find information that'll be helpful to you. And then here's some very important requirements. You'll get points off if you don't do this. So one, you must cite your information. That's number one here. Where'd you get your answer? And there's a lot of places you can get your information from. If it's a website, just write down the URL at the end of your entry. If it's someone you talk to, maybe you went to visit the Army on campus, and talk to them about something. Just who is the person and what are their credentials? So if it's your uncle, why is your uncle an expert? Was he in the military? Did he have a career for this many years? Like, give me some specifics. If it's someone on campus that you talk to, then you know then just mention person's name. If write it down when you talk to them, and then when you talk to them and that they're a military person on campus. Okay. If you watched a video, that gave you information, just give me the URL. I just need to know where you got your information from, right? And the person needs to be an expert, not just like, oh, my friend told me that USC's. Will your friend go to USC? How's your friend know? If he or she got it from a website, you go to that website. You do the research. Okay. It's expected that all your information is current. So I'm going to, be clicking on websites and whatnot, make sure you have good information. Your questions need to be distinct from one another. Don't repeat ideas from question to question. All your questions shouldn't just be kind of sort of about all the same thing. Sometimes I get that. Your questions should be complex enough to require detailed answer. Okay, so this is what I was saying before. Don't just ask what the due date is for something. Instead, ask a question about the application process, right? Include due dates as part of your answer. Answer should be a small paragraph, right? It doesn't have to be huge, but you should have some information in there that's kind of more of a discussion, right? Be sure that to use questions and answers that they're all your own. This is huge. Absolutely do not just copy and paste. You can find FAQs everywhere, right? Frequently asked questions, and then here's the answers. And so if you just go and copy and paste it from some website, this assignment's being turned in turn.com. You're going to be caught. You get a 0 on this. It's not, you don't want to do that. Okay. And also if you just get an FAQ from, a previous student, all the students that have taken the RWC at Marina have turned it into turnin.com. So just don't do that. Questions and answers should be specific to your situation. Avoid general questions. like the ones people asked in the college discussion last week. Most of those, except for that, like, what's the parking situation at whatever that college was? That's a much more specific question, although that's, maybe ask a more general question about transportation, and then that could be part of the answer, right? All responses must use complete sentences. So, we're looking for a little discussions here. And then finally, I really do think this could be a very good assignment, very useful. It really depends on you. If you see this as busy work and you're like, I just want to get it done, then that's exactly what it is. If you genuinely want to research and find some information about your college, this could be so helpful for you, because you're going to have to do this at some point, or maybe you won't. And it's good information, right? So I'm just the one that's kind of forcing you to do it, but that's the whole purpose of this assignment. So take it seriously. Don't just go find a series of questions and answers and copy them, right? Now, here's some resources. I would like this in MLA format, although they don't really have a format for like how to do numbered questions and stuff. So, the basic thing with MLA, if you click here, this is just an example, and just follow the general guidelines. So, you have your header, you've got your information here, your name, the teacher's name, the class and the period, and then the due date of the assignment, and then the title here. And then if you actually read this stuff, it tells you some more information. So indent the first line of each paragraph. The writing is 12-point font Times New Roman. Margins are 1 inch, blah, 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 that kind of thing. If you choose, I'm just warning you, if you choose the doc that says MLA format, it adds an extra space here, and that's wrong. So everything else is right, but that one particular thing, for whatever reason, I don't know if they fixed it yet, but I don't know, that's like a point out. Anyway, so that's MLA format. And then if you go back to modules and go back to FAQ assignment, the other thing, and I think this could be helpful, I got all these websites last year, I added a few this year. These are just resources you can use. So here's some suggestions about topics to research, specific college information, costs, majors, class sizes, graduating statistics. You can find all this information, right? Sports, acceptance rates, that kind of thing. Job stuff, projected employment outlook, worst parts of the job, daily routine, salary, you can find that stuff. And then paying for tuition, grants, scholarships. So I just found some resources here for you to use if you want to. A lot of these were recommended by the person in the Career Center with SPAM, Fast Web, and this tells you what the website shows you. So scholarships, college resources, financial aid, internships. This one, you can compare colleges. This one, Occupational Outlook, Bureau of Labor Statistics, right? Those are good numbers for you. Is your job going to be big or in demand in a couple of years? Links to occupational websites. This one's College Board. It gives you test info, compare colleges. This one's Next Big Move, has career info. This one, you can watch videos from people in the field, so that could be good for career stuff. And then I just added these this year. If you want to look up different community colleges or find which community college has which program, specific program you're looking for, which one has it, I don't know, dental program or a nursing program or a welding program, whatever it is, you can click there. CSU website, if you want to look for the CSU, specific information about CSUs or UCs, there you go. And then I don't know if this one's changed. I got this information from his fam last year, but it used to be that the Navy was on campus, right over in front of the Career Center on Mondays, Army Tuesdays, Marines Wednesdays. And then if you want to go to the Career Center, they have a lot of stuff there. There's your info. I think that's it. Do this on a separate doc, turn in the assignment as usual, click submit assignment, go to Google Docs, click on the assignment and then click submit. It's 30 points, 3 points each. The things I will take points off for, all the things I just mentioned, if it's really general answer, if, what do you call it? it looks like you're just copying and pasting stuff. If you're a really short answer, you're not, it doesn't seem like you're just engaged in the process and you're really trying to find this information, then that's where you get points off. So, and don't forget to cite your information. Tell me where you got everything from. Okay. If you have any questions, useyurmind.com or email me. Good luck.